Hello SkatterBenchers and welcome to a new video. In this episode we'll be overclocking the Core i7-6950X, a 10-core overclockable monster from Intel. We'll be overclocking the CPU core, the CPU ring, the memory, tryout XMP, and we're also having a look at the MSI Game Boost functionality. Alongside the CPU we'll be using the MSI X99A Gaming Pro Carbon motherboard, 32GB of G.Skill trident-z memory, and the MSI GeForce GTX 1080 Seahawk graphics card. The total system cost of this system is about $2,150 US. All the links to the hardware are in the description below. Let's get going. To do the overclocking, we'll be using 4 different tools. First, for the actual overclocking, we'll be going into the motherboard BIOS to adjust all the settings, and then in the operating system, we'll be using 4 benchmarks: Intel XTU, HWBOT X265 4K encoding, F1 2015 Game Benchmark, and the PCMark 8 Creative Workload. You can find all the benchmarks and their download links in the description below. In this last video, we will combine all the overclocking knowledge from the previous 3 videos to achieve the highest performance increase. To do so, we go into the BIOS and press F7 to enter the advanced menu. Under the OC section, we adjust the CPU ratio to 43, set the ring ratio to 35, set the memory frequency to DDR4 3400. Proceed in the DRAM timing mode and select Link. Continue under Advanced DRAM configuration and set the command rate to 1, the cache latency to 13, TRCD to 13, TRD to 13, and TRES to 26. Then we leave the Advanced DRAM configuration menu and scroll down to adjust the voltages. We set the CPU core voltage to 1.3 volt, the CPU ring voltage to 1.2 volts, and both DRAM channels to 1.5 volt. Once all this is done, save your settings by pressing F10 and boot into the operating system. We've overclocked all the components, so now we're going to check out the performance in the operating system. Keep in mind that measuring performance is a vital part of overclocking. After all, we need to know how much faster our system actually is. In Intel XTU, we have a performance increase of 28%. In HWBOT X265 4K encoding, we have a performance increase of 28%. In F1 2015, we have a performance increase of 18%. In the PCMark 8 Creative Workload, we have a performance increase of 6%. That concludes our overclocking adventure with the Core i7-6950X 10-core beast of a processor. For this video, we used the MSI X99A Gaming Pro Carbon motherboard, 32GB of G.Skill trident-z memory, and somewhat missing the 1080 Seahawk graphics card, also from MSI. If you like this video and you want to see more of this kind of content, be sure to give it a like. Also subscribe to the channel. If you think that this system was already fast enough to begin with, there's a dislike button as well. You can find links to both the hardware and the benchmark tools and the overclocking tools in the description below. Thanks for watching.